Hey family, John here. As most of you know, we just ended our 3-year anniversary. And as we go into our fourth year of business, I just want to say thank you so very much. Many of you I got to thank at our 3-year anniversary party, which was awesome. We had an amazing turnout, great food, great times. But as we go into our 4th year of business and 4th year of changing people's lives, I just want to say thank you so much for being a part of it. It kind of reminds me of how I got into this business in terms of changing people's lives and affecting those around us. I was 30 years old. I lived in Las Vegas, and I used to have a furniture and mattress business out there. Yeah, it was thrilling business, let me tell you. And I'll never forget, I woke up one day and I went to the bathroom and I looked at the scale and I stepped on it. And I remember looking over my stomach and looking down at the number there in big red letters, and it said 270 pounds. And I'll never forget that moment because I had a membership to other gyms. Maybe I can't name them, but I had a membership to all the gyms, you know, the big gyms to even like the 24-hour kind of gyms or the $10 a month kind of gyms. And it reminds me of what one of our members said when she signed up for our gym is now she can get rid of her fat fees. And what she meant by that was she had memberships to other gyms, but she just wasn't using them. And she was basically canceling looking and feeling the same way that she did when she signed up. And so I got rid of all my fat fees and I started looking into martial arts. I chose Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And you know, it was one of the hardest and most rewarding things I ever did. I would wake up in the morning and I would go do my strength and conditioning. I was eating better. And I started doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu to just kind of engage my mind. Within a year, I lost 65 pounds. I kept it off. I kept doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, as many of you know, and the eating, you know, of course, sometimes I'd have good days and sometimes I've had bad days, but all in all, I'd say that, you know, what I started at 30 has not only changed my life, but it's allowed me to, it's what caused me get out of the furniture business and to do something that made an impact on other people's lives in a really tangible and physical way. I'd seen a transformation in myself, and when I opened the gym, the only thing, I had no marketing plan, I had no idea what I was doing. I still, you know, sometimes we just fly by the seat of our pants with some of the things that we do. But the intention is pure. The desire to help you, the desire to help our members, desire to help those that are looking to, you know, become a member, it's in every one of our instructors. And that's the thing one of the things I'm really proud about is our level of instruction here. And this isn't a sales pitch or anything, but I just want to kind of affirm what we are and kind of talk about where we're going. You know, when you come into a gym like ours, it can be very intimidating. It can be. And one of the things that we wanted to do is establish a family-friendly feel, and we've done that. But as we move forward, we want to ignite that inner athlete. A lot of us, or some of us, had never been athletes before, and some of us had been maybe star athletes in high school and college. But it doesn't matter. Inside every one of you, there is that athlete. There is that person that can achieve. You know, being a member of John's Gym automatically makes you an athlete. It automatically does. You know, just because you're not winning the World Series, or just because you're not, winning the Super Bowl or winning the basketball World Championships, in no way means that you're not an athlete. I mean, look at our sports teams today. You know, do we have to have a Super Bowl to know that, let's say, Peyton Manning is an athlete? Do we need to have an NBA Finals to know that LeBron James is an athlete? No. They're athletes because they compete, they push their limits, they do a sport that they love to do. And so that's what I want to encourage every one of you here to realize about yourself is that you are athletes. You know, whether you're doing cardio boxing or cardio kickboxing or strike fit class, whether you're doing pro boxing instruction, Muay Thai, or whether you're doing our Fit to the Core class or getting into our Iron Tamers and our Sport Kettlebell competition team, or whether you're doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and competing. It doesn't matter what you're doing. The fact that you're a member of John's Gym, you go into class every day, you are igniting that inner athlete that you may have had before or you had no idea that you had before. I really want to say a big thank you to our instructors. We have the best instructors in Austin. Trust me, I've looked around and I've hired quite a few of them. And I want to send a special thank you to the three amigos, the three that have stuck around from the beginning. That's Janelle, Sammy, and Carrie. And a special thank you goes out to them because their classes still rock. They still have the passion within themselves. They really are passionate about. If you've done any one of Janelle's classes, or you've done maybe one of Carrie's morning or strike fit Sammy's morning or strike fit classes, or you've spent any time with Carrie in the ring, you know that they're really trying to make you better and get you to whatever destination and whatever reason you joined our gym was for. Celebrate you as we celebrate our 3 years in the gym, our 3 years of John's Gym, and go into our 4th year. This next trajectory, this next vision for our gym is really about providing customer service for you. If you don't feel like you're getting what you bargained for, if you don't feel like you're getting the full experience, or you're not reaching the transformation that you want, I need you to come and talk to me. I need you to come talk to me or come talk to Jasmine, the co-owner of John's Gym, and we need to come up with a plan, a structure, an eating plan, a workout schedule that is going to get you to your goals. You know, a lot of gyms, they really count on you never, ever, ever coming through the front doors. They just want your fat feet, and they don't ever want to see you. And that's definitely not the culture that I want for our gym, and that's definitely not the culture we have. A large majority of our members use the gym, and I want that to continue to happen. You know, maybe your goal is to do cardio class for an hour. Maybe your goal is to get your eating under control. You know, maybe your goal is to improve your performance in the Fit to the Core class, or get a stripe in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, or compete in a boxing or a Muay Thai tournament. Whatever, maybe your goal is none of those. Maybe your goal is something, you know, just getting your life in order, or getting your body feeling better so that you can get your work in order, you can get your life in order, you can get your your home life in order, your mental state in order. Maybe that's the only reason you're at our gym, and that's awesome, and that's great. For those of you that are looking for a little bit more of a challenge, you know, we want to highlight you. We want to encourage you. We want to hear about your breakthroughs, about your accomplishments, about your transformations, and most importantly, we want to celebrate them. I want to put them on our Facebook page, if you want. I want to put them on our Instagram. I want to put it on our website. I want to celebrate you. Is that okay? I want to take when you come into our gym, I want to know what your goals are. When you come into, if you sign up to become a member, you've never been a member of our gym before, I want to hear specifically why you've come to our gym. I want to know, because I want to celebrate you. If you're a member of our gym, there are already so many things to be thankful for. You know, you can be thankful that you are a member of a gym and you're actually coming every day, or coming the days that you can and accomplishing that. I mean, do you know how many people are maybe watching this and haven't been to the gym in the last week, in the last month? The fact that you're coming, the fact that you're engaging yourself, the fact that you drive in your car, get in your car, come to down 620, come to Anderson Mill, or wherever you're coming from, and walk through those doors. You need to be celebrating that every day. You need to be celebrating your accomplishments every day. We do. You know, if you're a member, if you are on our Facebook feed and watching this, you see how most nights we do a shout out. We do a shout out because I know it's difficult to come to the gym, but we want to celebrate your accomplishments. We want to celebrate the accomplishments of those that are coming in the gym, and really, taking that step to fulfill their goals. So let's move into a little bit of a little bit of I'm gonna say awesome announcements. They are awesome, but some announcements that we got going on for the next year. So I haven't been this excited about our gym in the 3 years. I mean, along the way we've had amazing accomplishments. We have people that have competed in mixed martial arts tournaments and have won. We've had people that have competed in kettlebell. Our instructor competed in kettlebell tournaments. We've had people compete in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tournaments. We've had people compete in Muay Thai tournaments. We've had people compete in boxing tournaments. There are just so many things to highlight at our gym, and we want to take it the next further. We're challenging you, and so we always want to challenge ourselves as well. So one of the things we're doing is we're implementing a kettlebell sport team. Now, I am super excited about that. If some of you guys don't know, we have the best, hands down, kettlebell instructor in Austin. And have you met Henry? I mean, have you taken his class? Have you taken Fit to the Core class? Have you seen his passion? Have you seen how much he cares about his students? I mean, if you have enrolled in Iron Tamers, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you've enrolled in the special personal training with Henry, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. So Henry is starting our kettlebell competition team, and some of you guys have already signed up and are competing here in the next month or two, and that's something we've already celebrated, and I can't wait to celebrate your accomplishments. Whether it's first, we want it to be first, second, or third. But whatever you do, the fact that you're out there, the fact that you're challenging yourself is already something to be rewarded. So, if you're not in the kettlebell sport, if you're not in our kettlebell sport class and team, enroll with Iron Tamers. There is a prerequisite to get in there. It's not just a class you can jump into. The reason we do that is because when class starts, Henry wants to, say, okay, we're doing, 10 of these or 10 minutes of these. It's not a class where it's a lot of explanation and taking time out and all that kind of stuff. No, it's like a go class for those that are looking for that extra challenge. And don't be afraid, because everyone started out brand new. It's like the person that's afraid of starting Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or Muay Thai or boxing or even just walking into our gym. When I started Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, I was trying to be cheap, and I bought a karate gi, and I think it came with a white belt, or they gave me a white belt when I started class, and I was nervous. But my first class, my first real class I went to, I'll never forget. I got paired up with this 15-year-old kid who was maybe half my size, soaking wet. And when it came time to spar, my instructor, Robert Drysdale at the time, he's like, okay, John, you go with Christian, blah, 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 so on, so on. So he's pairing us all up. And I'll never forget, I looked at Rob, who was my height, and Christian was like maybe 5'4", like I said, 150 pounds, soaking wet. And I looked at Rob and I was like, I'm gonna smash this dude. I'm gonna submit him. I'm gonna dominate him. And Rob just kind of looked at me, smiled. He was like, no problem. Just keep going. Go with him. Well, I must have tapped out at least 10 times in those first 5 minutes. And when I laid there completely exhausted, like not knowing what happened, I had a huge smile on my face, and I was like, okay, I'm signing up today. And when I think back to when I was a white belt, and I look at these blue and purple and brown belts and black belts, I thought, geez, gosh, how am I ever gonna, be able to compete against these guys? There's no way. I mean, these guys are gonna cream me. It's so intimidating. But now I'm one of those guys. I'm a purple belt, and when I tie on my purple belt, I don't think, I'm so much better than the person, the white belt. I'm just trying to, help that person get to where I'm at and beyond. And so when you look at taking part in one of these martial art classes, or maybe it's even cardio class, or our Fit to the Core class, you just got to start. You're not going to be awesome. You're not going to be the best. But I guarantee you, like I started a white belt and now I'm a purple belt and one day will be a black belt, you will accomplish, you will persevere. Just get started. So talking about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, that's our second awesome announcement. In case you haven't known, on Thursdays, night and evening classes are competition training with Tiago. Now this class is for everybody, but understand that this class is kind of like the kettlebell sport. It's a little bit more hardcore. We're pushing your limits. We're taking less breaks. We're taking our, pushing your limits is so easy to say, but specifically we're training for competition. We're training harder than we've trained before in the previous classes. And you just got to come with that attitude. You just got to come with that attitude that I'm ready for an additional challenge. I'm ready to take my physical abilities to the next level. I've already ignited my inner athlete with some of these other classes. Now I want to take it to the next level. So I encourage you to take part in either one of those sport kettlebell or Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu competition team, so that you can compete or you can take your engage your mind in a different level and see that transformation. That you came into our gym and signed up for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or signed up for kettlebell and actually get that transformation. As we approach the new year, our goals, if you haven't achieved your goal yet, your goal may be to have a different physique, to have a different looking body, to have a specific number on the scale. And all those are really good goals. They're really, really good goals. But there's a lot of places where you can achieve that. You can achieve that in any gym. So it's not really about that. And I like that quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson. Life is a journey, not a destination. A journey, a fun journey. And the classes that we have here make it fun. It's easy to join a gym. All you got to do is have a few bucks in your pocket. Anybody can have a gym membership and feel good about themselves. But I want you to have a gym membership and feel good about yourself. I want you to have a gym membership and really get that transformation, really relieve that stress, really get that reward that you wanted when you signed up for our gym. When I look back to the past 3 years, I think about all the family members we've lost. I think about those that have canceled, and I wonder where they're at a little bit. I wonder if they achieved their goal. I wonder if the reason that they signed up, they got that reward, or receiving that reward since they canceled. And I don't know, and I hope so. But what I'm excited about is really. What we're excited about is really making where you receive the reward that you're getting when you sign up for our gym. That your journey is fun, that you're receiving that accomplishment, that stress relief, that feeling of knowing that you're following through on something that you may have never ever followed through before, and that's following through on making your life and your physique better. And so I want that for us. And as we go into this next year, we're going to be putting some things in place that make it easier for you to accomplish those. We've had a lot of members come back, and we welcome them with open arms. We've had a lot of new members sign up, and as we go into the new year, we're going to have a lot more members sign up. So I want to just send this message to say thank you. I'm so excited about where we're going. And I'm just so encouraged about the stories that and the lives that we've impacted already, and the stories that man, just go look at Google reviews. Just see all the amazing reviews and amazing stories that our gym is doing, and I want that for you. So let's rock this next year, and I appreciate every one of you guys, and I'll see you in the gym. And please come up to me and say hi. Please come up to me and tell me what your goal is for the gym, so we can write it down on a piece of paper, so I can know about it, so I can remind you of it when you're in the gym. And let's just lift everybody up. Let's just lift each other up and lift our neighbors up. And I just look forward to this next year and sharing it with you. Thank you, and I will see you at John's gym.